Very good afternoon, folks. I hope everyone's doing well. So I said I'll pop on and do a watch along for the game today. Um, Difficult game ahead. Obviously, we have a chance to extend the gap today. But look at Aberdeen at home. They're looking for their first league victory this season after getting pumped by Hearts on Monday night. So this is going to be a hard game, but I'm confident we can get over the line with this one. Look, I'm going to say 2-1 before the game even starts, 2-1 to Celtic. So I want to say hello to everyone that's tuning in on Facebook and on YouTube as well. So I'll be here for the next 2 hours watching this match, try to do a bit of commentary while I'm chatting to these as well. I've done this over pre-season for a couple of games. A few people enjoyed this. So let me know if the sound's okay. Let me know if you can hear me okay. We'll talk about the starting lineup as well for Celtic today, just before the game kicks off. Just need to get rid of that banner for 1 second as well. So Schmeichel, Johnson, Carter Vickers, Scales, Tierney, McGregor, Itate, Benjamin Nygren, James Forrest, Adamida, Daisy Moyeda, Sansalo, Trusty, Yang, McCown, Yamada, Kenny, Ingles, Bernardo, and Ralston. Okay, he's going with Nygren ahead of Ingles for the second game in a row. I thought Johnny Kenny would have started today. New deal, where he scored his first goal up in Batodry last season. But look at Shinny and Aberdeen be up for it. And this is don't think this is any stretch. This is going to be a 3 or 4-0 victory to Celtic, folks. I don't think so. I've said it so many times on the channel. We have to support the team that's in front of us, regardless of who we lost this summer and who we've lost in the last couple of windows. Do we look weaker? Yes, we are weaker on the attacking flanks, but we got to trust all the boys that's out there. And look at there's a few on the bench that could come on and make a difference, like McCown, like Bernardo, like Ingles, like Kenny, like Yamada. I do like that Celtic black goalkeeper kit as well. That's a nice one. It's a nice kit. I don't have the money to keep buying kits and jerseys. It's absolutely madness. So let's kick it off anyway. So get the comments in. Tell us how you are feeling. How's it going, Paul? Hope you're doing well. How's it going, Kevin? I hope you're doing well. So I'm just watching this here while I'm chatting to you as well. Just have it on the phone. Have it on the old Sky player. So full house at Batodry today, as expected. Hopefully Nygren can bang a goal in today, to be honest. It'd be nice to see him score big time. They have a strong team. Look, I think Aberdeen this season, I think they will finish maybe 5th. I think Hibs will be 3rd. I think Hearts will be 4th, to be honest. And then I'm going Aberdeen 5th. I think that the Scottish Cup obviously get them a bit of momentum, but we see what happened to them last season. They were good for the first 10 games and then you just went to the dogs. So see what happens. Look, big game for Schmeichel, as always. Johnson, Tierney has already scored here a couple of times for Celtic in his Celtic career as well. Itate, I think Itate has scored in Batodry as well. Yeah, he scored there last season. James Forrest, Moyeda, and Ida front. Big game for Ida. Obviously, we have players on the bench that can come in and play that position as well. How's it going, Laura? I hope you're doing well. How's it going, Billy Charles? As I said, folks, just subscribe to the channel. I've been busy, not cutting the bullshit here. Just being busy the last couple of weeks with family being over and visiting me in Scotland and work and other stuff. So it's been hard to get on and try to do what I enjoy doing. But we're here today, and that's the most important thing. Brendan Rodgers with no tie on. Is that a statement that he's pissed off with the board? He's not wearing the executive tie? Maybe. John Beaton is the official today as well, just to let you know. I'm in good health. I'm in really good health. So as far as I know. I do like that goalkeeper kit, to be honest with you. Anyone liking this new goalkeeper kit? Get that huddle in, lads. Get that huddle in. Start barking them orders, Callum. Tell them that you want to bash them sheep and get stuck in. Get an early goal as well. That's it, Cal. How's it going, Jane? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for the flags. Hope everyone appreciate all the emojis and all the flags. Tell us where you're tuning in from. And most of all, before this game kicks off in the next couple of seconds, what prediction are you going for? Now, obviously, I'm watching this off the stream, so I could be behind if there is a goal. So don't ruin it for me. Just give me that couple of 30 seconds or 40 seconds if there is a goal, because obviously a bit of reaction. So yeah, we'll enjoy it. We'll enjoy it. Hopefully it's not this like last week. I know. I got a bit of criticism from a few fans online about saying, were you watching the same game as last week? We did play well in the first half against St. Mirren, but at stages in the game, it was very bland as well. And let's be honest, it's last week was revealing the flag, opening the game this season. You want to be going out there and making a marker. And look, we got the job done. That's the most important thing. Sluggish passes so far from Celtic on the left flank. Foul already for Aberdeen. John Beaton gives a foul against Days and Maeda. Typical. I'm not going to sit here and try to commentate Aberdeen players because, to be honest with you, I care about Celtic. That's not me being biased in any ways. I don't know half the squad. Come on, need to press on them. Big game for James Forrest today. Obviously, James has a wealth of experience, a most decorated player. It'd be nice for him to get a goal today in Batodry. But it's going to be a tough game. As I say, get the comments in where you're tuning in from. What part of the world? I don't know if he's watched the Rangers game yesterday. Obviously, they dropped points. They dropped points at home to Dundee. Stephen Presley, the PE teacher, with that lovely voice that would soothe you having a cup of tea. His team got a big draw. It could have been a victory for them, but you know what? They're dropping points. We need to focus on us. We need to get our job in hand done. At the end of the day, the only people that can stop us this season is ourselves. And that's no disrespect to the 11 other teams in the league. I just think we have the stronger sides than majority of the teams. But it's all about the winning formula and going to places like Batodry and trying to get a result. Long ball, go straight to the Aberdeen keeper, Mitrov. He's a good keeper. 3-0. I'm at home. How are you doing, mate? I'm at home as usual. At home, sitting here on the armchair. Oban, I've said this before on the channel. Love Oban. Went there for Valentine's week. It was nice. Weather was a bit up and down, but you know yourself. Expect that in February in Scotland. So 14 people tuning in. As it stands, I'm 2 minutes and 39 seconds in. Celtic 0, Aberdeen 0. So just let's get to this banner now as well. So I'll just say in case if anyone is tuning in. So that's what it is so far. Big game for Benjamin Nygren. Obviously, we have Bernardo, we have McCown, we have Ingles that can play in that attacking midfield role. And over during the week, a few pages were saying, why is Bernardo not getting time? Maybe Brendan just wants to pick him for a certain game, or maybe he sees the guys performing better than training. You know, like we're only fans, folks. We're on the attack now. Tierney takes a shot and it goes well wide. Was that for a throw in? But Tierney's pressing up. KT, good. It's good to see him back in the Celtic shorts. Some fans last week moaning on social media that moaning that he's gonna be injured again. All this crap. Like, why would you wish injury on your own players? Like, get a grip. He's a good professional. He's done well since January, getting out of that phase of injuries he had at Arsenal and Sociedad. So yeah, hopefully that kicks in now. What's going on here? 2 seconds. Thanks for the shout out. Of course, I'm not one of them folks that charge you for shout outs like some folks. We're all Celtic fans. We're all Celtic fans, not about money. This is about enjoying our team. Hope you get a victory. Well, look at our pressing anyway. Carter Vickers clears it out. I was disappointed that Trusty didn't start ahead of Scales. Let us know in the comments. It's Liam Scales' birthday the other day as well. Look, Liam Scales played for Aberdeen on loan. He had a really good phase for Aberdeen, even though he played preferably left back for them. Oh, lads, brutal communication. Aberdeen on the attack, and then was given as a foul. To be honest with you, it looks like Aberdeen actually won the ball there. Tierney's down. Looks like he had to get in a bit of a bad injury. Ball goes to Scales and Tierney. No communication there. An Aberdeen player presses on him. That's definitely a free. Definitely a free. From the first angle, it didn't. He's back up. He's grand. He's grand. Just a slap on the leg. He'd be fine. James, he loses the ball. Very lackluster to football so far. Alistair Johnston losing the head already. Should have free kick awarded to Celtic. Look, Aberdeen are up for this. They're up for this. They're getting physical already, and they should be. They're playing at home. The fans will be on their backs. They'd be wanting to get 3 points today. But look, the champions are in town, and the champions have got there. Went to Bataudry many a times and won. And Rodgers has a pretty decent record against Aberdeen in the league as well. They're on the counter-attack, exposed. They're in Celtic's box now. Can Scales get rid of it? Looking to get through. Still in Celtic's box, Aberdeen on the left flank. Crossing it in. Off. They need to score him. Oh, good block by Tierney. And it's out. And Aberdeen are pressing on Celtic already. Was that Scales or Tierney? Looked like Scales. Look like Scales. 2 seconds, folks. 2 seconds. Just 2 seconds, folks. Just trying to get this picture to work. Now we're back into business, folks. Back into business. So 8 minutes in, and already Aberdeen are looking more preferable than Celtic. They're cutting us apart in the midfield. Honestly, what is going on with this? They're not having a shot on target. Good save by Kasper Schmeichel. Lily into the right-hand corner. Good save by Kasper. Good save. That's a lovely goalkeeper kick, by the way, as well. That's a handball. That should have been a handball for Celtic. Number 6 handballed it. So it's a corner for Aberdeen. How's it going? 3-0. You want to even start saying 1-0 first? It's a free out for Celtic. What a save by Kasper, by the way. But they shouldn't have that much space. What was Scales dodging away from it for? What a save, right-handed save by Kasper. Is he 37 years of age? Or is he 38 now? What a keeper, what a career he's had for Leicester and for Celtic. We need to start hitting the flanks with the ball. The Scales gives it up to Tierney. Good bit. Add Ida over to McGregor. Forrest. 25 yards out. Trying to look for space. Nigrin. Crossing over. And Mitrov saves it. Bit better from Celtic. Bit better, to be honest. I think I would have started Kenny today, but look at Brendan's gonna go with Ida. Prefers Ida at this moment in time. And it's all about confidence with Adam Ida. Adam Ida just needs that goal to lift his spirits and, get off his back as well, because I feel like I'm I'm starting to lose a little bit of patience with him. It's not just because it's 2 games into the season. It's just overall in pre-season, I don't think he was really effective as well. So James has it now, trying to cross the ball. Oof, is it out for the corner? Corner for Celtic. Starting to get scrapped back into it. Negrin about to take the delivery. Is he going to go short with Jamesy? Or is he going to hit direct in at the keeper? Carter Vickers, Scales, Ida, Moyeda, Tierney pushing near the keeper. John Beaton having a word with Tierney. Telling him to calm down. Come on, Celtic. And you see the Ibrox meltdown yesterday as well. The amount of podcasts that we're losing, the Rangers ramble, we're losing it as well. It's just too easy for the keeper. Aberdeen on the attack. Oh, they're on the attack at Kasper's out. Hatate back to Schmeichel. Schmeichel going to go to the right-hand side of the pitch. Straight to McGregor. McGregor trying to bring it up slowly. Trying to pick someone out. Pick Scales out. So he's on half. Scales gives into the other half. Maeda on the left flank. Trying to make something work. He's pushing up. And it's gone out for a goal kick. Too much on a Dazen. Too much on it. Some 9 people tuning in so far. That's fine. Look, I don't blame people. Some of you are rather watch it live than hear some lad talking absolute mince. I need to start telling people when I'm going live. So Aberdeen starting from the back. Maeda clears it out. Well, hits it off for a throw in. Rogers with no toy today. It's not like him to have no Celtic toy on. Maybe he's making a stance against the board and not wearing that executive stuff. $15 people tuning in, folks. Where you all tuning in from? I really appreciate the likes from Siobhan McCafferty, Doreen Im, Dale Hudson, Mary Taylor, Andy Lone, George McCoy, Finney McLaughlin, and Ian Roy. Fair play to you on Facebook. There's no one even tuning in on YouTube, for God's sake. I don't know what's going on. Usually the voice first. There's more people that do tune in on YouTube than Facebook. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if there's a watch along going on YouTube or something. On that channel, let's see. Or maybe people are just busy watching it. Doesn't matter anyway. Montrose, hope you're well up in Montrose. I'll tell you one thing, Aberdeen are up for this, as expected. They really are up for it. Johnston to Atate. Neugren to Vickers. Vickers going to give it off to Scales as predicted. Is he going to hit off to Tierney? Tierney on the left, looking to give it to Atate. Atate to Moyeda on the left. Moyeda trying to pick a space out. It's back to KT. Back to Scales, working their way up the pitch set. Celtic are. Carter Vickers off to the right-hand side to Benjamin Negrin. It goes to Forrest. Forrest pushing up, looking to get through, and he loses the ball. Bit poor from James Forrest, but you know what? He'll make it back up for it. He'll make back up for it. Shinny's doing well for Aberdeen so far. I'll be honest with you, he's been a good player for them. You know how much I meant for him beating us in the cup, unfortunately. But that's in the past, folks. It's about today. It's about getting these 3 points, and then you never know, down the line we might play them again in the cup, get revenge. Hopefully take that trophy back this season. But it's a long time away. The Scottish Cup's not till January. We need to be focused on the bread and butter, which is the league, and going to places like this and performing well, and don't be taking teams for granted. If they're going to be very physical, we need to be more physical. sometimes this tippy-tappy football as well from the back doesn't always be effective as well. It's just the way football has gone. Unfortunately, Pep Guardiola and his tactical football over the years has ruined it. Other teams have tried to adopt it. And let's be honest, Celtic being quite successful over the last 10 to 15 years with dominance in Scottish football. But this football can be boring at times to watch as well. But look, let's get over the line. If it's a 1-0 today, or if it's a 3-0, or it's a 2-1, well, once we get the job done in Pittodrie, that's the most important thing. I do believe Aberdeen will score against us. This is why my predictions was going 2-1. Come on, KT. So there's 11 people tuning in. Thanks for all the likes. Really appreciate it. If you can share it, it'd be class. There's a few people creeping in on YouTube. Thanks very much. The more YouTubers, the better. The better. Where's my phone? Oh, there's my phone there. Obviously, I'm watching the game with my phone. Just 2 seconds. Let's see. So I think today's going to be just a patience game with this match, to be honest. You need to test the keeper as well from outside the box. Like, the thing about Aberdeen is, I think did Aberdeen not play in the Premier Sports Cup group as well? They got a good few games under their belt before Celtic started pre-season. It's not really working for Maid on the left. Very closed in. He just needs to find a bit of space, get the right delivery to him. Oh, there you go, McGregor. That's it, McGregor. Pushing McGregor. That's a foul all day. Well done, Cal. Well done. The captain. The leader. That was a foul on Scales. And why did he not even call it? Absolutely shocking. John Beaton is a brutal ref at times, honestly. He really is a brutal ref at times. And that's not me being biased with the Celtic tints on. Like, some of the games I've watched him officiate, he's absolutely brutal at his job. Sloppy passing by Celtic so far, folks. It is frustrating to watch, but you know what? You can't have everything perfect in life, and sometimes you just have to keep going and going, and it will come for us, hopefully. Just keep pressing on Dazen. Come on, Ida, get the ball in. 15 people tuning in. Okay, we do need to change and create chances, or it'll be like the final. I just don't even want to think about that final, to be honest. 10 cans of Guinness. That was what I had watching that final. Do you know what? A part of me was saying today, even though I put in my prediction, starting lineup prediction this morning, I would have liked McCown starting today instead of Atate. I know he's probably thinking crazy, but I just think McCown gets him more than Atate. Atate is a cracking player, but at times he can just go missing on the pitch, like that sloppy passing. But you know, he has in his locker Atate to bang one from about 25 yards out. So does McCown. But Rogers better not leave it late, as in like 25 minutes to go, and start making changes. We're on the right hand side. James Forrest with the ball, trying to cut through onto his left to Tate. Tate trying to get a clear ball in. That's out the tip of the box. Ball given back to Aberdeen. Just going to keep doing the same drill. Keep pushing up. Straight to the defenders. 1-2 between Vickers and Scales. Hitting the left with KT. Maeda trying to look back to Scales. 25 yards, about 30 yards out. Sorry. True ball. Here we go. Tate has it. Crossing it over. No one there on the right hand side. Alistair Johnson. No, need to pick it up. Back to Carter Vickers. The Scales on the left. And then Aberdeen intercepted. Aberdeen trying to get into Celtic's half now. 3 Celtic players on the Aberdeen player. Straight back to, is it McGregor? Looks like McGregor. To clear it up to Schmeichel. Back to McGregor again. 2 seconds. It's been up and down so far this match. Another Keith from Hackney. How are you getting on, Keith? What's going on, Gibbo boy? Hope you're well. Hope you're doing well. I'm just chilling here in the empty stadium of Batodry, watching the Celtic. Will we change me backgrounds? Oh, will we go something more decent looking. So it's 20 minutes in, Celtic 0, Aberdeen 0 so far. We haven't created enough chances. You've had a lot of ball on the right and the left flanks, but nothing productive in to test Mitroff yet. The only things he's done is obviously corners being crossed in. He's caught the ball, a couple of crosses, but nothing to test him. James, he's trying to cut in. James is at the window corner for Celtic. Here we go. Maybe this could be a goal. Devlin clears it out. James, you're looking a little bit frustrated, but you know what? I don't blame him so far. There hasn't been enough service to him. Negrin about to take this corner. Come on. Scales header. Come on. On the mallet. On the mallet. Negrin crosses it. Mitroff again. Saving it. He's playing well. Aberdeen's keeper. Cross back in from Atate. And straight out for a goal kick. Look, it is what it is. Keep going. As I said to you already, I know a few are saying 2 or 3-0 on the channel, but I don't know. I really don't know. Look, there's lots of time to play and just get a goal before half time. You can see, you never know what could happen. I'd prefer we like to see Kenny come on and bang goals. It doesn't matter who puts the ball in the back of the net. If it's an own goal, I don't care. I will be probably moaning that our own players should be scoring, but see what happens. Aberdeen are on the right hand side again. Carter Vickers clears it back to an Aberdeen player. They're looking to expose Celtic's defence. They're on the right hand side. KT trying to close them down. Passed off to Shinnie. Good block by Celtic. Still on the right hand side for Aberdeen. They're going to swing it in. Clearance by, was that Kieran Tierney? I think it was Kieran Tierney. Yeah. Ball's gone hoofed to Ida. 2 Aberdeen players there ahead of Ida. Aberdeen on the right hand side trying to make something work. Midfield. Celtic not closing them down enough. Having the ball in their own half. Long ball from Aberdeen over to the left hand side. Alistair Johnston heads the ball. Back to Carter Vickers now. Carter Vickers looking to give it to Scales. Scales pass it off to McGregor. Tierney on the left. Back to Scales again. Scales getting a few yards up the pitch. Just near that halfway line now. James Forrest on the right hand side has the ball, trying to make something happen. Gives it to Benjamin Negrin. Get a cross in there, lovely cross in. Adam Ida. That looks like a handball. Was it a handball from Aberdeen? Maybe too soft. John Beatonpat plays it on. Forrest tries to tackle him. Aberdeen's on the left hand flank. They're on the attack. And back to Celtic. Back to Celtic. Get the comments in, folks. I ain't no Martin Tyler. I ain't no Ian Croker. Could do it my own pace. So Celtic are trying to push it up again. Back over to the left-hand side with Tierney. Tierney getting a few yards up. About 30 yards out from his own half of his own goal line. Back to Scales. Scales over to Carter Vickers. Over to the right-hand side to Alistair Johnson. The Canadian Moose. The big Moose. The number 2. Straight back to the Wicklow Warrior. Liam Scales. It was his birthday the other day. Happy belated birthday to the Wicklow Warrior. It's Carter Vickers now to Ida. Callum McGregor trying to make something happen. Over to the right hand side to James Forrest. James Forrest being closed down by 2 Aberdeen players. Atate, another bad pass by Atate. That's been 4 bad passes by Rio Atate in 24 minutes, folks. As I know, we all love Atate. We all know what he can be made of. But at times like this, you're away from home. You're giving away serious balls. You're trying to build momentum. And Rio Atate just is being sluggish today. Couple of chances outside the box. trying to get that bit of magic in. It just hasn't worked for Rio that day so far. Just need that magic pass. But it's been pretty average today. So let's hopefully he can get into it. Mitrolov telling his team to push up as he's going to get them lads to push up. The Dons looking to get the opening goal of the game. As to be honest with you, they're looking more threatful than we are, causing more of a threat than we are. Obviously, with that save from Kasper Schmeichel early enough in the game. Free for Celtic. Number 8 has fouled Alistair Johnston just on the tip of the sideline. So let's go. Liam Scales again. Let's get the engine running, folks. Let's get the engine running. 12 people tuning in. That's fine. Carter Vickers. 1-0 Celtic. It's 1-0 Celtic. 1-0. I haven't seen it just yet. I'm waiting for this, as I said, the stream's behind, so don't tell me who scored, Paul. Just 1 second. James Forrest. Alistair Johnston. Johnson to Negrin. Negrin trying to make it happen. Callum McGregor. Over to Scales. Over to Tierney. What a lovely goal by Benjamin Negrin. Lovely ball by Tierney. Finally, the Swede has scored. Come on, Benji. Come on. 1-0 Celtic. That takes the pressure off now. Good delivery by Tierney, by the way, and good goal. Look at the passion on Tierney. Look at that passion. Slapping the back off Benji. Come on. 1-0 to the champions. 26 minutes in, folks. Kieran Tierney on the left flank. Pass over to Benji Negrin onto his left foot. Comes down a little bit. Volleys into the left-hand side of the goal. Get in. Super Swede, Benji. Bought him for 600k from Nodgeland, and he's already paying it back already. What a cross. Shinny didn't have a clue there, did he? Fuck Shinny. Fuck Shinny. Fuck the Dons. Fuck Aberdeen. That's it, Benji. You tell them. You tell them. Come on. Come on, the Celtic. Come on. Come on. Come on, Atate. Fucking, come on. Did Chris Boyd have any moans this morning in the studio, did he? About his team yesterday? Because I didn't get to watch the preview to the game. Come on, Ida. Start pressing. Come on, start chasing and chasing. Aberdeen are up for this. They want to get back in this, get an equaliser. Tierney back on the left-hand side. Back to Scales. Scales to Vic. Vic, is he going to give it to Alistair Johnson on the right? No, back to Scales. Going to Cal to Atate. Atate to Scales. Scales to Vic. Vic to Johnston. Johnston back to Vickers. Atate in the tip of the halfway line. Oh, come on, keep going. Well done, Tierney. Brilliant by Tierney. That's a free kick beaten. Absolutely brutal refereeing by Beaton today. Celtics will have the ball down. Come on. Come on, Jamesy. Jamesy back to Carter Vickers. Vickers on the tip of the halfway line. Scales trying to bring it up a few yards to KT, who has an assist so far for Celtic. And he's after getting past the Aberdeen guy. Aberdeen defender. Oh, Negrin, brilliant. Still pushing. Celtic still have it. Brilliant work by Benjamin Negrin. Oh, Atate takes a shot on. And then Negrin trying to make it work again. That's better from Rio Atate. Good save by Mitrov, though. Some power behind that. Trying to get Scooping into the right-hand corner. Finesse shot. Good save by the Aberdeen keeper. So Celtic starting to get into the game. 29 minutes in. Benjamin Egrin scoring on the 26th minute for the Hoops. Assist from KT. And it goes to Ida now. Come on, Ida, let's make it work. Ida still has the ball. He's on the left-hand side, trying to make it work. It's a free kick. Look, it is what it is. We're winning, and that's the important thing. Let's see. So Aberdeen have a throw in. 14 people tuning in. Let's see. We got 5. We got 8 on Facebook. Reveal yourself on Facebook. Is a Phil Dougal and Oban? Is it? Let us see. Comment below. Every comment's important. So the ball Celtic are on the attack. Now Aberdeen are pushing to be on the attack now. They're pushing. Oh, good interception by Vickers. Oh, brilliant by Vickers. Vickers on outstanding there. Both clearances, outstanding. And Benjamin Egrin pushing up on the right-hand side, giving it to the legendary James Forrest. James Forrest on the right-hand wing, trying to make a cut. Is he going to give it to Alistair Johnson? Will Alistair Johnson cross it in? And it's still in, and it's gone out. Come on, Celtic. How's it going, Jeffrey? Hope you're doing well. Hail, from me and my boy from Lancaster. Let's smash this mob. I've been to Lancaster once, actually twice on the train. Going out to Blackpool and Liverpool. So I hope you're doing well. Oh, he definitely needs a goal. You could just see he's lacking the confidence, isn't he? He's just lacking it. Do you know what? Do you know what it's like? Do you ever see when we used to get on Samaras's back? I feel like he wasn't doing enough at times, and he wasn't chasing enough, and he wasn't contributing at times in games. That's what it feels like with Ida. It has that kind of very similarity to it. I don't know if you agree or disagree. And Gaddafi Semtex, just let me know in the comments. Oh, it was me. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Please share it on your Facebook or share it or just even send it to your WhatsApp. It's just a watch along. I know everybody likes to do their own thing and sit there and watch the game in their own, their own comfort at home, not hearing someone talking about it or listen to Ian Crocker talk or whoever's doing Celtic TV today. If it's Jerry McCulloch or whoever it is. Come on, Celtic. Brilliant by Callum. Brilliant by Callum. What a tackle, Callum. What a tackle. Absolute outstanding tackle. Went in hard there, he did. What a tackle by McGregor. Brilliant by Callum McGregor. I'm on the Pepsi Max today. Shouldn't be on the fizzy drinks, but the Celtic are on. Need it. 13 people on Facebook. How is all getting on Facebook? We're after getting a few numbers creeping up in recent times. We're up to 74,000. I think we need 74,000 followers on Facebook. So a massive thank you to Holly for doing the admin work and myself putting up as well when we can. I just want to say a massive thank you as well to the Four Leaf podcast as well for having me on the other night. I had a really good chat with the lads. Really good chat with Scott and the lads. They were brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The questions they were asking me, playing gas. The quiz as well. The Celtic Supporters podcast. Sorry, I'm getting confused for a second. So many podcasts. When you're trying to watch the game and you're thinking of other things, your head has gone into custard mode. So Aberdeen are pushing in. They're after getting past Alistair Johnson's. They're pushing on the left-hand side. They're trying to make something work here. And Alistair Johnston, was that hand? Jeez, that looked like a handball there for a second. It wasn't. So we've recovered it. 33 minutes in, Celtic are winning 1-0 thanks to Benjamin Egrin. Lovely volley into the left-hand side of the goal. Just lets me just fix this. Why is this banner? Hold on. 2 seconds. We don't have a Champions League group yet. Just fixing this for a second, folks. Clean, brutal. Like that. Aberdeen 0. Celtic 1. I don't know what's going on with your laptop today, folks. It's on a bit of a mad one. Oh, need to get this voice recognition system on. Get on my head in. Take it off. Take it off. So I disable on that. Here we go. Here we go. Hopefully this works now. I'll be in your comments in a second, folks. Have a look at your comments in a second. What is this? Brilliant, Phil. Brilliant. Yeah, look, just give me a message. Give me a message on the DMs, and I'll give you a follow. If you ever want me on your podcast, give us a message. I'll be happy to come on and have a chat with you. So Celtic have a free kick, about 20 yards out, just the tip of the box. Benjamin Egrin, could he make it 2-0 Celtic? It's over. It's over. The Swedes playing well. Arnie Ingles going to find it hard to get back into this team if the Super Swedes playing well. I love him, Brendan, without the toy on. Loving him without the toy. Did he forget his toy, or is he just making a statement on the board? I'm not sitting in these fancy meeting with you until you give me some money. Simple as. Let me get rid of this. How do we get rid of that? There we are. There we are. Sorry for the beeping noise, folks. Just me yellow laptop. I'm after resetting it today, and it's just been on a bit of a mad one this morning. No, it's still doing it. For heck's sake. Don't know how I'm going to get rid of this. Knock that off. So 36 minutes in, we're playing quite well. Aberdeen, obviously, in the first 20 minutes, luckily they were a better team. But Celtic got in the rhythm about 26 minutes in. We got the goal. Thanks for a nice assist on the left-hand side from Kieran Tierney to Benjamin Egrin. A nice volley into the left-hand side of the goal. Being very sluggish in regards to the game. Adamida's at the holding up well. Days and Maeda on the left flank there. Days Maeda, hopefully he can get a goal today. Back to Tierney. Tierney to McGregor. Back to Tierney again. Over to Liam Scales. Carter Vickers. See what happens. But this is doing my head in. I might have to reset this laptop at half time. Can't even write on it. What's going on? What is going on? Of all days, I do a podcast and I can't even. I don't want grammar check. I don't want emoji checks. I don't want any of that checks. Exit out of that. Jesus Christ. Let's see what the comments are saying. Yeah, look it. Every podcast is different. Every podcast is different. Everyone has a different structure, different way to do things out. You know, some are very go into depth, and then some are just, you know, just keep it simple. And I like to just keep mine simple. You know, if I can do the homework on the player, folks, and instead of doing a chat, GPT or that kind of stuff, I will. Tierney crossing up, not effective, crossing into the Aberdeen's box. I have to say, McGregor is fighting really well. He's doing really well in the game. Some cracking tackles so far from the captain. Great leadership. Rio Tate. He's had one decent chance on target so far. Besides that, he hasn't been great. And then when he has got the ball, he's just hasn't distributed it right. But look, Rio's been a cracking player for Celtic over the last 3 and so years. James Forrest to Tate on the edge of the box. Over to Alistair Johnson on the right, and it's cleared out for a corner. Come on, the Celtic. Come on. Really need to sort out this keyboard. It's doing my head in. How I can't even type on it. Really doing my head in. So it's another corner, folks, for Celtic. Come on, Benji. Oh, Liam Scales trying to head the ball and goes wide the left-hand side of the post. But look at much better from Celtic. Much better. The keyboard. I don't know the keyboard. Don't want to correct me. Let's see. Let's see. Will it... 18 people tuning in, folks. 18 tuning in. Nah. I think at half time I'm going to come off and try to come back on, folks, for the second half. I think I'm having problems with my laptop, to be honest with you. Trying to type and it's just acting to go, so I might just have to reset it again. What a goal by Benji Negrin as well. Good goal. Do you know what? As I said this about when Kuhn was going, Negrin could be a better player than Kuhn. Could be a better player. You know, Benji's 23, I think. Obviously, he's a Swedish international as well. He's had to get a couple of caps for Sweden. He scored in the last outing for Sweden against I think it was against Hungary, if I'm correct. So some left pegging him. But we all know that we need to strengthen. There's a lot of concern from Celtic fans in regards to strengthening the team, getting players in, but I can't see anything being done until the Champions League. We get polished through the Champions League, through this playoff round, to be honest with you. I don't think the board are that concerned. They're not that concerned. I don't think they're addressing the matter that serious. Because there's money there for them. They need to be more serious about being ambitious with Brendan. And I'm sick of this crap from fans like, oh, well, you can't be trusted with money. He's clearly not picking the players. It's obviously Paul Tisdale, Michael Nicholson, you know, Peter Lawwell. They're doing all on the scouting side of it, of picking who's going to be the next player in the Celtic short, if it's a permanent or a loan move. And particularly, we don't want players on loan. No. Look, we got JSP on loan from Man City. He's not available for today, so there's a bit of work to do on his fitness. But you want players that you can actually, you know, you can develop and they can be a part of your team long term, and maybe you can sell them on. Like, look at the likes of Frimpong. We got Frimpong for literally, I think it was like 300, 400k from Man City back in 2019. And what a player he's turned out to be, playing for one of the biggest clubs in the world now, Liverpool. Even though he was playing for one of the biggest clubs in the world, Celtic, but the league-wise, the competition he's playing against week in, week out. Like, Celtic have made a windfall of nearly 6 million off that move from Leverkusen to Liverpool, and then obviously nearly 12 million that we made when he originally left back in 2021, January 2021. So, yeah, what a guy Frimpong has been. He was never a right back though. He was always more of a winger, to be honest with you. But what a guy. What a replacement for Trent Alexander, eh? For Liverpool. But anyways, we're here to talk about the champions of Scotland. We're not here to talk about Liverpool or other players or former players. Game's gone a little bit flat over the last couple of minutes. That's, you know, I'll have spells, but to say the Tawdry pitch is looking well. Back to Tate on the edge of the box. Good clearance by Aberdeen, unfortunately. It's going back to Tate. Now it's cleared in the middle of the pitch. And now they're on the counter-attack. Aberdeen on the left-hand side. Negrin chasing back with Alistair Johnson on the left. When Negrin is being exposed, and it's gone to Aberdeen on inside the box, and that's going for a goal kick. They flopped it. Is it Yengi? Is that his name? Yeji or Yegi? The big number 9. So yeah, as we stand, folks, Aberdeen 0, Celtic 1. About to go into half time now. Go with the Swedes. I'll try to come back on for the second half, folks. It just depends on this laptop. 2 minutes of added time. So get you your coffees in, get you your cups of tea in, get your bottle in, get your cigar on, get them Guinness slippers on, get the kettle boiled, get that Susan boil on. McGregor to Scales. Scales to Tierney. Can Celtic make one more chance before half time? Cross in by KT. Clear to the right hand side of the box. Back to Negrin. Negrin to Johnston. Good step. Good dancing there by Negrin. Good bit of footwork. Over to the left hand side to Days and Maeda. He hasn't been effective in the game, Days and Maeda. Hopefully we'll get a better half. And Aberdeen are on a bit of attack here. Right hand side. And it's back to Celtic. Half time, folks. Half time. Right, I'm going to jump off and come back on. I'm going to see, can I get this laptop up and running and get rid of this stupid thing that's on it. So I will be back on for the second half. So I'll speak to you in a few minutes, folks.